other video downloads because I have to upload it. I figured I'd get started on the other word. Okay, so this particular word, the Lord wants me to bring awareness to what is going on relating to this particular person. This is another celebrity, and this is what's happening to a lot of God's children. So what they're trying to do to a lot of God's children. So there's a particular celebrity. You guys know I don't like to mention names. I don't like to use people's names for clout. I don't do any of that, right? This particular person is under witchcraft. As in, this particular person, you saw how this person went from being healthy to being extremely sick to almost dying. And this person is to the point where you know who this person is. Many of you guys know who this person is. Very sick, and to the point where their whole career went downhill. And they made a career about, talking about people, and you could say gossiping. Yeah, gossiping, talking about people. But this person was done really wrong by a male and another woman, okay? And this person's life just went downhill. And the Lord showed me that what you see, this person losing a lot of weight, their eyes, always like this, and looking really weak. This person not in their right mind. Like, as in, like, they can't hold a full sentence. They're not in their right mind. This person's under mind control. This is what I talked about in the previous video I just posted, where I said that they're trying to do the same mind control on humanity and a lot of people. But this particular person, it got to this person. So not only is it mind control, but everybody around her is in on it. Everyone around this specific celebrity is in on it. He didn't say they want the money that's in this person's account. He said they want this person's assets. It's not about the money in this specific celebrity's account. It's about the assets that are in this person's name. That's where the big money is. And this is why they're afflicting this particular celebrity who's really sick. So what you guys see where the media is telling you that this person has a bunch of diseases and this person's sick, etc., etc. Why do you think this person's life went downhill so quick? Because it's witchcraft. He told me it's witchcraft. He told me everyone's in on it. Everyone around this particular celebrity is in on it. This particular celebrity needs deliverance. If this person got delivered, they will heal. Those of you guys know who I'm talking about, pray for this person's deliverance. The reason why the witchcraft that they're doing to this particular person is able to work the way it's working right now, if you see this person, you know who this person is, that is how the full effect of witchcraft looks. I know this because when it was done to me in 2016, I remember I lost weight like that. I could not hold a sentence. The spirit of insanity took over my mind. I was always like this. The iris part of my eye was black. I always looked possessed. Okay? And can I tell you something? I remember what was going on in my brain as I was experiencing all this. I remember when I would try to hold a sentence, I would try to talk, and then something would take control over my brain to where I could no longer speak. That's the type of spirit they sent me. That is the same spirit that's afflicting this woman right now. That's the same spirit that's afflicting her. And everybody's in on it. God said everybody is in on it, including her family. And they don't want her money in the bank account. They want her assets. That's why they're doing it. He wants us to pray for this woman because the effects hit her. Remember when I tell you guys all the time, you may feel afflictions, you may feel sick, you may feel the witchcraft attempts, but it's not fully hitting you. It's not fully hitting you. You know why? Because you're a child of God and you're aware of God and you're serving God. So what you're feeling is only afflictions. This particular celebrity, this woman, the afflictions have hit her fully because she doesn't know God. Right? But she will know God. She will know God. And I'm not sure what God means by she's going to know him. I don't know if something's going to happen to her where she goes home to God, or if her life changes and she gives her life to God. But he does want us to pray for her because everybody's in on it. She has a bunch of snakes around her. Everybody is in on it. When I mean everybody's in, everybody's in. They're trying to get rid of her because they want her assets. They want her assets. And she's under some hypnosis mind control. It's a spirit that's afflicting her body. And he wants us to pray for this person. And the same type of way how she's affected, that's how many of you guys who are fighting witchcraft, that's how your family, that's how people around you wanted you to be afflicted. Just like that. But it didn't hit you like that because you know God. It didn't hit you like that because you pray, you fast, because you're aware of God. You're aware of the Holy Spirit. That's why it didn't hit you. Occurs without cause has no effect. So when you guys are feeling afflictions, when you guys are feeling headaches and nausea, and you're like, oh, I'm drained and all that, that's petty compared to what she's going through. Because I was in her boat one time. When the afflictions fully hit me, I was like that. I was like in a vegetable state. In a vegetable state. They're doing this to her because they want control over her money. But not only that, because it's not what's in her bank account. They want her assets. That's what they want, the assets. No one can have access to her assets until she passes. So that's why they're continuously afflicting her, because they're trying to get control of her assets. Everybody around her is in on it. I was once in that boat where everybody around me was in on it. Again, what you're seeing happening to her is what they tried to do to many of y'all. Pray for her. Pray for her. Okay? He wants us to pray for her. So I wanted to bring awareness to you guys relating to this, and I'm going to go on to the next video because the next video is extremely urgent. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.